Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon with me, LuckyLoremaster, here at the Luckmore Estate. Alright, last we left off, we were having some fun leveling up the people who need it, specifically Panayotis II. He's almost caught up with Beth, Ben, and Stan and Mickey. As you can see, all seconds or thirds themselves. They all have been through a run-through of death. And hopefully we'll be able to get him up to where he needs to be soon, so we can level the original 15 up, and hopefully get all of the top 15 here, people, because there are 15 classes, up to level 6, which is one of the achievements as listed in this thing, the Caretaker Goals, which obviously are to defeat all the bosses and all the varying levels of the bosses, as well as complete your roster goals. So that's what we're going for. Alright, so let's head on another adventure. Alright, first, I don't know why you people are suddenly sitting here for some reason. You need to be there. Alright, we'll definitely either want an apprentice or a veterancy level mission. Crests are good, and plus or portraits are good. Portraits specifically. Wow. Killing the unstable flesh in a veterancy level mission will actually get us both portraits and crests. And a neat new shield. That sounds pretty amazing. I'm actually going to look to see if there's anything even remotely comparable to that. What is this? Quick Draw Charm. Well, that's neat, but we already don't need that. That's the same kind of thing. Guardian Shield, same kind of reward there. We already have that. This stuff, I don't know what it is. Book of Sanity. Negative 20 stress damage. Wow, that's just straight up no less stress. That's pretty sexy. Hag's Ladle Trophy. Blight skill chance, blight resist, disease resist. That's not bad as well, but it's gonna be champion level. Camouflage cloak. Plus 15 dodge if the torch is above 75, but it gives less stun resistance. Huh. Neat. What is this? The Candle of Life. For the antiquarian only, plus 50% to her heal skills. That's actually really good. That's really good. And we just have to take out the siren to get it. It is only for the antiquarian, but that's pretty nice. Sacred Scroll. I'm actually quite allured to multiple different opportunities that we have here. Obviously not that. Alright, so I'm thinking either kill the Alluring Siren or kill the Unstable Flesh. Kill the Alluring Siren will get us less overall rewards. Especially, we'll only get us one more crest and this candle, which will only be used by the Antiquarian. This Guardian Shield will only be usable by the Man-at-Arms, but it does give us portraits as well, which is pretty sexy. I think we're probably going to try to do them both, truth be told, this one and then the other one. So let's get started on that. First off, we're going to be taking Pan for certain. He needs to be part of the team. As for people who can support him, who would be good for that? We definitely want people that are going to at least be level 2. They don't have to be level 3. Being level 3 helps, but they don't have to. I'm thinking big damage dealers are really going to help here. So I'm thinking... big damage dealers. Definitely Pedro. Mickey is not the great choice. Audrey is good sustainable damage from the back row. People who have bleed skills would be good, actually. David and Whiskey would be a good choice. Maybe for the first row, and then they can rotate out when he transforms. Yeah, that actually would work pretty well. And then we'll just need a good, reliable healer, so I suppose we could take Georgina. She might complain about... Oh, right, she won't serve with Pedro. I always forget about that. In terms of healing, then, I guess Pan would be doing the healing, and who would be taking up the back row and delivering steady damage? Who would it be? I suppose it could be Audrey. It could work for her. Yeah, I think this is a team that could work to take on the Unstable Flesh. Technically, none of them are level 3 yet, but as long as I make sure their equipment are okay, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. So let's check up on everybody. Pedro, yep, he's all set. Audrey needs weapon upgrades. David and Whiskey, they also need weapon armor upgrades. Pan is all set. Great, so we got that. Let's check our skills. Alright, Pan, how you doing? We're doing good. You're going to be doing the healing, so you'll need a heal upgrade. And if you're going to be in the back, any kind of curses will be useful as well. Vulnerability hexes, weakening curse, etc. I think that's enough. Let me see. David and Whiskey, we're definitely going to want you to be able to inflict damage with the blackjack. because you'll be in the front row. Hound's Rush, he won't be able to be used in the front row, sadly. Lick Wounds is good because... oh wait, you can't use it in the front row either. Damn. What can we use in the front row? Target Whistle is good for getting rid of enemies with protection. Hound's Harry is great no matter where you are. What about this? Guard Dog can be used anywhere. Lick Wounds can't be used there. Cry Havoc. Hound's Rush. Darn. So he'll be kind of limited when he's in the front row for attacks. But it's okay because we'll be able to make the most of it. I suppose our last ability will be the Hound's Rush for when he gets shuffled to the back. Ooh, and it's bonus damage versus Mark too. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to upgrade that. We got that. Audrey? Let's see. You are going to be pretty much staying in the back row. So staying in the back row, skills that are going to be useful here are Flashing Daggers, Thrown Dagger, Blight Dart, Poison Darts, not likely to... I mean, I guess some enemies won't be resistant to Blight in there, so that'll be useful. That's really only useful for yourself. That's a move, and that can only be used in the front row, so I guess it'll be Toxin Trickery. And we'll go with that combination of skills, and then finally we have Pedro, who, let's see, his attacks transform. What does it, just make him stronger when he transforms? Pretty much. It gives him more blight resistance, more damage. So I suppose that's pretty solid there. And then maybe Rage. Or no, he'll be using Trance Slam to get the front, so that's good. That's enough skills and upgrades and expenditure on that front. We're good for there. We'll go here. Bringing all these heroes. Let's just quick put some nice trinkets on them. Audrey's going to be taking up the back slot. Let's see, skills she could use. She could use Crit Chance, she could use Speed, Scouting and Trap Disarmor Nice, doubles her food. This gives her more accuracy and range skills and gives her dodge. This gives her a huge Blight skill chance, which actually means she might be able to blight things. And this gives her Stun skill chance. She's not really using that. I guess I could give her the Lucky Talisman, and then the Blighting Satchel. Give her accuracy, lots of dodge, bonus to her blight skill, and she'll be using it. I suppose that's a decent combination for her. Alright, Pan, he's going to be our person who will be using lots of nasty stuns and... probably not the stuns, but debuffs. Definitely debuffs, so I guess we'll give him the Demon's Cauldron, and maybe we'll throw in a Hero Ring, just in case he gets stressed out. Pedro, we have lots of fun locks for him. We'll give him the Restraining Padlock, which causes less stress to people, which I think is nice. Stun and Blight are also pretty good, so I think we'll give him the stun and Blight chance for when he's still in human form. And finally, then we're going to have David and Whiskey. We'll actually check hit points, 40 and 35. We'll give him something that gives him a little bit more hit points. What do we have here? Could give him the Life Crystal. It slows him down a little bit, but it boosts up his hit points, which is really nice. And then finally, what did we want to put on him? Maybe a Focus Ring? Get that additional accuracy going? He'd lose too much dodge, though. I don't like that. So, maybe this. Crescendo Box gives him speed and damage. We're going to have a very fast party. Yeah, the slowest person is like 7 speed. That's really fast. Okay, I like that. I like that combination. Alright, in terms of our abilities, we don't need Pickaxe. We do need Poison Darts, this, and this for the back row. We don't need the Stab. We need Abyssal Artillery. We need the Marks, and we need Healing. Alright, he has all his abilities. Let's see, for the front row, we are going to need Blackjack, Target Whistle. Wait, can he not use that in the front row? I can't tell because of the colors. Oh no, it's dark when it's actually, you can't use it. Target Whistle, Hound's Harry's good. Hound's Rush for when he rotates out to the back row, I think will be fine for when he transforms. Alright, that's pretty good. In terms of synergies, this inflicts a mark. Who else is good with marks? Do you get any bonus damage against marked enemies? No, you don't. I think you do, though. Yeah, you do. You get a big bonus against marked enemies when you're using the Hound's Rush. So we'll definitely have him rotate out when we start using the marks. That'll be good. And do you get any bonus against marked enemies? Yes, you do with Thrown Dagger. That's good to know. So look out for Thrown Dagger, and obviously with Vulnerability Hex, and then comboing into Hound's Rush. Cool. Alright, let's go. Scooby Snacks can wait down here. Actually, it's a party supply, so we'll put it over there. We have that. We probably will need a full stack of shovels just in case. We're going to take all the food we can, because it's just responsible. Alright, stuff we definitely will need. Enemies in, we'll probably need anti-venom and we'll need bandages, because they're both kind of hazards that we have to deal with here. In fact, I'm going to sell one of these bandages back. Take one of these. I don't think we'll need holy water. We're just going to need a key, and then finally, maybe a couple of these, and then just torches. Probably not that many. I'm going to take maybe that much. Alright, we're good. Let's rock this.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
Ew. That is some pretty gross stuff right there. Well, from what we remember from last time, this part here, the lumpy donut bit, is the soft one.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Yeah, I'd say that definitely matches what we remember of it. The most likely place it is going to be is 1, 2, 3, 4, probably this one right here. That's the farthest away it could possibly be. Alright, so I guess we just pick a direction and go then. I guess we'll go this way. Oh, sweet. I hadn't expected to find this. Look at this to Pedro, truth be told. Medicinal herbs to give him a stout damage buff. Purifying the brew and making it give a plus 30% damage buff. And then there's a trap.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
Stress, a little bleed.
With a singular purpose.
Thankfully no actual, he made this bleed check, so we're good to go. We can keep traveling onward. Ooh, this is a potential problem. They are surprised, but as long as he's in the back, he can charge us, and I really don't want to have that happen. Do any of these guys have protection? He does. Oh, okay, in that case, we definitely want to use Target Whistle to remove his protection. So now he's marked and his protection is gone. And that'll really segue well with Thrown Dagger. Oh yeah. One piece at a time, sweet thing. Alright, can we get a... let's see, what would be good here? Can we get a stun on either of these guys? Both of their stun resistances are kind of high. I'm thinking maybe this one because it's weaker. Darn, it resisted. Alright, well in that case, I guess we'll just go with a good old-fashioned, no, actually a weakening curse to make him do less damage if he charges us. That sounds a lot more sensible, truth be told. Here it comes. Ooh, not a lot of damage, but there goes all your damage and most of your accuracy.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
And there's that charge that everybody's afraid of, and he's stunned too. You bastard. Well, we're gonna make you pay for that. Well, we already marked you, and we probably can't stun you. Let's see if we can bleed you. Good job, Whiskey. Making him bleed. Alright, he's back up from his stun. We are not supposed to be here, so I guess we'll just negate your damage as well. Might as well. Imagine how much that would have been if he hadn't debuffed his damage. That would have been nuts. He's still marked. Some more thrown daggers for crazy extra damage. Alright, we got the bleed going. Trot retreat. Thankfully dodged. And what are you gonna do? Tentacle devour. Ay ay ay. Now we got more debuffs. Ugh. Just never gets worse and worse each time. Alright, I wonder if we can keep removing his protection. I'm not sure. I'll try that out, actually. Can we keep removing it? Yes, we can! We can pretty much use it to completely get rid of his protection. That is awesome. So let's stack it up. I don't want him to be able to do any damage with his stupid charges. And I'm very happy to do that. Alright, more thrown daggers. More damage done. And then we can shuffle you back up to the front. Unfortunately, you can only move one at a time, so you might as well just heal yourself. Feel better about what's going on in front of you. Alright, this guy's going to try to weaken DeVito Whiskey some more, thankfully dodged. What are you going to do? Boar Rush on Pan. Ooh. even with all that damage was like lower, like negative 35 damage, and he's still hitting like that. God, that's a problem. You have to die.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
No, it doesn't. Thankfully, he's no longer a problem. Okay, well, we can blackjack him from there, can't we? Let's try it. Alright, we got the stun, so we bought ourselves a little time. You can keep healing yourself. Well, actually, you can shuffle back up to where we're supposed to be. It's probably a better choice. His turn is lost, and the round is fresh anew. Who shall be going? Can you stun him again? Probably not. He doesn't have protection, so we might as well bite him. Chomp chomp. Alright, more bleed is always good. Maybe a little bit more absolution. Keep the stress as low as we can, and hopefully get Pedro's hit points back in a better place. Throwing daggers, always powerful. Thank you, Audrey. And you can try healing yourself, Pan. 6 is not terrible. Not that bad. Tentacle Devour.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Okay, that wasn't quite what we wanted there. Seems they're very crit happy today. Sucks.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Very crit happy. Well, we got a key, so let's just use it.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Yes, indeed. We'll light a torch and then trot along our merry way, I suppose. Still got a decent amount of damage from that, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll be able to heal that in the next fights. Let me check something. Can we use this? No, we can't. We have to be in the second row to lick our wounds, sadly. Oh well. The sex contents are yours!
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I say we probably go just straight for it. If the fight goes particularly well, we can continue exploring the dungeon. We do get a hunger proc. Thankfully, it's no big deal. That's a sparkle of coin, I see. I don't think that's really a horrible debuff for what Audrey has to deal with here.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Plutomania. She's just manic for money. Though anything where she could potentially see money is can be problematic, but I don't think packs really have traps or anything, not that I know of. Could be a problem with treasure chests, though. Yep. She's out for that coin. What does she see? She sees a map. How much of the dungeon are we going to get for that? Quite a bit of it. There's the boss fight. Thankfully, there's very little on our way to where the boss fight is. So it actually might make the most sense for us to try to not step onto traps.
Ambushed by foul invention.
And hopefully we can get a good rest in here, and then just go straight onto this boss, and hopefully kick its butt. Alright, let's set up for what is to come. We're actually going to swip these guys out. Swip them. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. We'll call it swipping. And because he's going to transform right away when that danger really starts, and let's just go for an early rest here to try to get rid of stress.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, you can use your man's best friend. Get rid of a bunch of stress. 6 legs are better than 2. Alright, we can do some pretty cool damage buffs here. We could look for items, reduce supplies. Let's see, we can reduce everybody's stress by lots by piling the stress on him, and he can heal his own stress, so that's a good idea. You have nothing to fear, my friends, the beast is not for you. And then you can psych yourself up like crazy and boost up your damage. I don't think anyone can prevent a nighttime ambush. No, I don't think so. People can scout, get items. We have more scouting, but we might get jumped in the night. That's just something we're going to have to deal with. Flesh, blood, raw hearts, and sliced livers. He's getting all crazy. We could, how much does this cost? Just 1? Let's try it. And we got an extra shovel. Whatever, shovels are always nice. And we have 2 left. Could just boost our scouting chance. Could relieve some stress. Reduce your own stress, or apply a huge damage buff. I guess we'll do a huge damage buff, and I guess we'll give it to Let's give it to... yeah, these two, right here. Let the Eldritch powers course. Alright, so we got nice damage buffs, let's rest. Alright, we didn't get all the healing we wanted, but we got a decent amount.
The light, the promise of safety.
So now we're really well set up, I think, for this fight that's coming up.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Hopefully we can rip this monster's new one with what we're about to do.
Squirming, contorting, and ever-expanding. This horror must be unmade.
Oh, it's very polite that they just showed, put themselves right on display there. Let's go for a free bite.
A devastating blow.
Wow, I didn't even use dog treats for that. In fact, I should use dog treats. Well done. Whiskey? Give me whiskey. Oh, crit healing, I don't like that. Sanguine stroke, that's more healing. Well, there goes all that damage undone. Okay, let's see. Blight is gonna be... Oh, actually, they are weak against Blight. That's surprising. Well, let's go for crazy Blight stack-ups. Why not? And until it gets marked, we might as well blight them like crazy. Let's see. Weakening Curse. Oh, no, it's the Vulnerability Hex. That's what we want. We're gonna hex the hell out of everything. Undulating Invasion? That looks as awful as it sounds. And it inflicts Blight, too. And it's apparently very accurate, which sucks. Time to transform. Oh, Here to wet your pants. Alright, let's start some raking. Ooh, big damage. I love it. I love it. And no, those things hit really hard, and none of these are particularly weak either. That sucks. Alright, well, let's use some Scooby Snacks. What's the most vulnerable one? I guess that would be the one in the back. Alright, we'll use, let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll eat a Scooby Snack. And, Hound's Rush here. Go, Whiskey, go! Alright, 8 damage, not bad. We're getting bleed going. The more elements of it we can get bleed on, the better. Keep dodging, folks. Alright, poison darts. I guess we could keep trying to stack Blight on this one in the front. I mean, it's really weak to it, so why not? More Blight, considering they have so much damage reduction, this phase of it. We gotta get rid of that Venom, and you need to do some healing so you don't get hurt. There you go. 10 is solid. I like 10. Alright, and yep, now it's time to really get some nice damage in. Question is who to go for. These guys have crazy damage, crazy protection no matter what. And so we might as well just rake. We're not going to do very much in this round, but we'll make them feel it. Bone Zephyr. Ooh. Stunned. There goes that attack. And one for you. Come on, Pedro, resist it. Nope, you're stunned too. Oh, that Blight and that bleed, they're starting to feel it now. Even if they are stunning the hell out of us. And another transmutation. Ooh, there's the unstable flesh bits. Those are the part we want to hurt. And it's trying to self-heal again. We gotta put an end to that. We have to put an end to that right now. Unfortunately, our 2 damage dealers in the front are gonna be losing their turn. And that hits so hard. I hate it. Stop hitting us so hard like that. Well, it just makes him have to heal himself. Crit for 24! Okay, Pan took care of his own problems then. Nothing to worry about now. Okay, this guy is vulnerable. Do we want to try to stack more Blight, or do we want to go for the crit because he's marked? Let's see how much we could do against a marked target. We could, actually it doesn't say. Let's just go for the raw damage. Oh wait, she can't hit it! Oh, and all these other guys in the back have protection. Alright, so poison darts it is. Chug on that poison, sucker. Alright, steadily doing bleeding damage. Oh, 7 damage. Thankfully not too terrible, but it is activating Blight again. Balls of Life. Oh god, David and Whiskey needs some healing now. And a bleed. A nasty bleed. Oh, I was really hoping you wouldn't change like that. That sucks. Alright, well, let's keep the Blight coming. Where should we aim it? You have no Blight resistance. Well, in that case... You resist it. Oh no, you don't resist it. But you're definitely not resisting blight with 0%. You are not protecting yourself from that at all. Oh god, that's just a pain. Alright, put some bandages on. Pop a torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, we still have a damage buff here on our little friend, so let's do a Hound's Harry and try to put the bleed on everybody. Alright, that's good. That's a lot of bleed there. I like that. Alright, let's start, I guess, raking these guys in the front. Nice hit. Even with their protection, that really stings them. Alright, Malls of Life. Well, if there's anybody who could take it, it's a Transform Pedro. Yeah, he's doing alright. Undulating Invasion, I don't like that, especially when your hit points are that low. Oof. Okay, time to get rid of that Venom and heal yourself because you're the weakest. Alright, 5 hit points, not terrible. Luckily we're keeping stress low, but David and Whiskey are vulnerable. I really don't want that to happen. Oh, thankfully, a very well-timed dodge here. Okay, fresh start of the round, and... oh no, the Bone Zephyrs are back. Okay. I guess we'll just keep trying to stack up light. 8 damage per round plus 4 damage, or 12 damage per round, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's our best bet. Every little bit of piece of blight that we can get. Let's do an undefeated whiskey this time. Well, 5 is better than nothing. I was really hoping for something a bit more effective than that. Alright, we ran out of the normal damage buff, so another Scooby Snack. Come on, Whiskey, and go for the Hound's Harry. Come on, bleed. Alright, bleed for one of them at least. Undulating Invasion. Oof, luckily dodged. Yarg? I guess that's what that sound is? Malls of Life. Thankfully dodging that nasty bleed attack. I'm very happy about that. I guess we're just doing more rakes then. Or maybe it would actually benefit to just do a rage on this guy. Nah, it's only going to be 4 to 8. Yeah, that's about as good as you can expect, really. Unless we get one of those little squishy bits. Bone Zephyr. Thankfully, Audrey dodged it. Oh, 16 damage per round. I'm really loving this damage over time. Dodging another Bone Zephyr. Alright, I think we can definitely handle this, guys. Oh, there's the healing bits in the back. Don't let that do its work. Of course, it gets to go first. Thankfully, I only got to do 5 healing. And we're just getting lucky bleeds all over the place, so... that's bad. Yeah, Yarg. I would definitely say Yarg in that instance as well. Alright, we can attack the one in the back. So we might as well rake again. Alright, that's a solid 10 damage. He's almost down. Oh my gosh, how many hit points do I have left now? 4 hit points? Ooh, 10 damage there. Alright, can we go for the thrown dagger on the guy in the back and get him?
It is as
yes!
grotesque in death as it was in life. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Man, that thing was really able to pump out the damage. That was painful. My goodness. Wow. Okay, well, we got through that then. I think we can keep going. As long as we're not super reckless or anything. We can just disarm some easy traps. You probably will just do Absolution in the front and kind of act like a damage shield. Which, frankly, I think we could use right now. David and Whiskey, you should definitely prepare one of your healing powers. We'll take off Target Whistle and we'll put on Lick Wounds instead. Actually, that's a bad idea. We'll take off Hound's Harry and we'll put on Lick Wounds instead. That, I think, is a better choice. Yeah, there we go. And she doesn't have a self-heal, and obviously you have your healing power, Pan. Yeah, more shovels, that's nice. Don't really need them, so we're just going to dump them. And hopefully things will iron out a little bit better here as we go on. Spiders! Thankfully we have a fast party, so stuff like this can get rid of them quickly. Oh, unfortunately that didn't kill any of them. But this will definitely kill one. Preferably Weathers. Oh no. No. We can't have this happen. I have to transform to kill some of these things off. This needs to happen now. I don't care about the additional stress. There we go.
To the pit.
Alright, we got one lever down, and we can do more damage to the others. In fact, we could probably use a mark. This one does more damage and get rid of it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. No danger of being webbed and then hit with bites and spits for, like, tremendous damage. That's very, 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 very good. That's excellent. Okay, then. Not so worried now. We'll do some... Well, actually, we'll just take this one out. Or hell, we can stun one. Somebody else can take that one out. And then we can do a little bit of self-healing while we're at it. In fact, you can transform back to human form and give yourself a little loving absolution, or is that your turn? No, you can still do that. That's good. Okay, yep, we definitely need some healing here. 12 healing on Audrey, that definitely makes things a lot better. She needs to get rid of that blight, which she'll do, and in fact I'll give her the holy water too, because why not? We'll pop a torch, and, I don't know, we'll throw a dagger at somebody.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And you're gonna get to bite somebody. You nasty little bugger. And we're getting more and more blight. It just keeps seeming to pile up, and we don't have anything else to treat it, so... Time for some puppy snuggles. Oh, so sweet. And, poison darts? That'll probably get rid of it. Yeah, it will. On its next turn, anyway. We can get some more healing in? Alright, good. So people are getting at a better overall health state, which I like a lot. Pedro can definitely just stand in the front and take hits, and everyone else is
slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
You know, as these things go, this is basically free healing if we have medicinal herbs, yes? Left, which we do. So let's purify some food and eat it.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Problem solved. Oh, definitely feeling a lot better after that. Holy water... Crap, can't really do anything about that. Let's keep going. We missed a curio there, but that's okay. We're just basically wandering around.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Trying to get some extra treasure. We've got a lot of talented trap people here. Unfortunately, having to dodge the traps rather than get rid of them, but, you know, it's all good. What do we have waiting for us? A fight no matter which direction we go. And more fights down there, too. Alright, I'm going to go in the direction of less fights. Just because, oh gosh, a ghoul. Really hoping we wouldn't bump into one of these guys. Alright, how about some... Let's see. Purge Evil. Alright, well, that's not going to help. Let's just go for a Hound's Rush to try to get some bleed. Oh wait, no, he's got protection. Hard Whistle. There we go. Get him marked and vulnerable. We can go for some flashing daggers here. Ah, darn. I was hoping to get rid of one of the maggots too, but not so lucky. I think we're good for a transformation now. He's not going to be all that stressful just to see him transform, and maybe use the rake.
Another one falls.
Perfect. Now it's just the ghoul. Just the ghoul we have to deal with. Let's remove his damage, if we can. Perfect. That's probably going to be a bleed. Yes, indeed. To heal that. But now we could definitely apply some pain. Let's see, we do have bandages actually to deal with that, and some self-healing, probably for the best here. And now we can just focus on getting rid of it, or maybe one more bit of focus deal. Yeah, there we go, 14 healing. David and Whiskey in a much better place, and now we can just get rid of this guy. Oops, I probably should have used Rage instead. Oh well, not a big deal. Let's use Thrown Dagger on this one. There we go, 13 damage, extra damage to his marked. Liking that. Skull Toss. Unfortunately, that's damage and stress and stun on Pan. I thankfully resisted it. Good for him. More Thrown Daggers.
Their cursed champion falls.
And ready goes.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yes, it does. It's amazing the amount of self-healing Pedro can do when he transforms back into human form.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright, we're getting in another fight in here, but surprise, surprise, that seems to be what's happening lately. What do we got? Oh, we got a bunch of nasty piggies. The two in the back are the ones that need to go, so we're going to send Whiskey after them. Let's go for the one that's weaker. Alright, 10 damage, not bad. And we got a bleed. It will not kill him eventually, so we need another hit back there. Thankfully dodging the puke. And let's do some self-healing. 15, alright. Pan's all set for now. Let's see, transforming is definitely worthwhile. Things are going to get a little dicey if we don't. Let's go for Rage to kill off this one if we can. Unfortunately we missed. Alright, Butcher Cut.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Good for 14, I don't like that. I was hoping to finish this dungeon with minimal stress. That's not good.
Eradicated.
Well, thankfully we were able to get rid of that guy. Now it's just the drummer, and hopefully we'll be okay. Look where it hurts. Oh, that looked painful. And a debuff for less bleed resistance. Wow, everyone dodged the drums of doom. Good job, team. That's what I like to see. I really want to get rid of these damage dealers here, so how about a rage on this guy? Oh, wow, we were probably 1 damage short. Yeah, we were. Alright, Hound's Rush, just to finish him off.
Their formation is broken.
There we go.
Maintain the offensive.
One dagger on this one? Alright, only 9 damage sadly, but it's okay. This artillery won't help. I guess we'll just do some weird deconstruction. 11 healing on Pedro is pretty good, I like that. But the bleed got worse, so we definitely need to apply bandages on this turn. There's some damage and stress, sadly. Damage and stress are starting to pile up.
How quickly the tide turns.
And crits add to yet more stress. Once we're getting up to around 50 or so, that's where I want to start calling it off and being like, okay, we've pushed on far enough. We've got enough treasure here. It's not worth putting you guys in too bad a shape here. There we go, 10 damage is solid. And we got some bleed. We'll finish him off, but I want to make sure he goes down, flashing daggers.
As the fiend falls,
Finish the job.
a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. More healing here, and I think it's probably time to transform back into human form. Oh gosh, that hurt. 8 damage, and a bleed. She has something to deal with bleed though, so it'll be alright. Alright, got a bandage, need to use it. Need to go back to human form. Alright, get a little bit of healing, a little bit of stress relief, debuff, and some healing. On top of that, oh, the healing's not as effective because of that nasty bleed attack he did. Let's keep doing it though. Gotta keep it up. Gotta put him in better shape. Alright, so this guy is a pain in the butt. Let's blackjack him. No more hits. You get to skip a turn. Alright, you can use your toxin trickery to take care of your bleed. Thankfully. And we can do some healing on the person who will not get any healing anyway. And I suppose we actually have to tear this guy a new one now, because we don't really have a choice. Okay. We need to use poison darts. And nothing else really is gonna hit him for her in that row. So we're probably not gonna hit him again, so but he has protection, doesn't he? Let's get rid of it. No protection for you. Alright, his protection is gone. Right now, Pedro just needs to put himself back in good shape again, bring the hit points back, and lower the stress. Guess we'll do some big healing on Audrey. Small healing on Audrey, I mean. And that'll be good. Butcher Cut sounds nasty. Thankfully dodged. Don't need any more of that. And now it thinks we're toying with them. Hopefully we didn't get reinforcements, but we did get some stress. Which stinks. It's not what I wanted. Not much else we can do there. I can stack up lots of blight and hopefully finish him off quickly. With, I guess maybe a Hound's Rush? There we go. That was some serious damage. This should get rid of him pretty shortly then. Really pathetic heals coming out of Pan. I guess we had the good heals for later. Now we can't really do anything else. Ooh, quick heal for 10. Pedro's doing much better.
Rage is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Book of Rage. Oh, that's interesting. Gives you bonus damage and crit if your hit points are low. And negative 10% to bleed and blight. And that's kind of a risky venture as far as trinkets go. Need all the same. I suppose we'll go this way and see if we can get a couple of neat curios, but I definitely don't want any of all those fights down there. That just looks like nothing but trouble.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Alright, we can toss the anti-venom and just take the gold. I think we're pretty much almost done here. Just using up whatever shovels we have left. Hopefully fishing out a couple of neat curios. We'll go this way, but we won't engage the fight, because it's probably going to be a waste. Actually, that's going to be a waste too. It's just a chance of sickness that we don't need. Alright, and then one more peek this way and I think we'll be done. Oh, did we use the holy water? We did, but who cares? And you're infected. Great. Thankfully resisting the disease, so kudos, call it a day. Let's get the hell out of here before things get worse. Alright, killed the unstable flesh and managed to get through some of the rest of the dungeon. Not all of it, but a decent amount. Getting lots of extra gold here, and let's see, portraits, crests, guardian shields. These are all really good. We got some extra busts, some extra portraits, and some crests. This is really solid. And I think Pan finally got up to level 3. In fact, everyone did. Wow. All my resolve experience. Alright, Pan got fragile, negative 10 max hit points. That sucks. Ruins Tactician. Steady, less stress damage, that's good. Stress Eater, negative 10%, 100% food consumed if stress is high. That stinks. And David and Whiskey got the Yips and Ruin Scrounger. Not the greatest result. And some people did come away with a lot of stress. I think I'm actually going to use Martine to try to treat Pan's stress on our next dungeon run in. As I don't really want him to be out for a week.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Yeah, so people weren't out. Yeah, weren't out had some nice stress relief. That's good for them. But for the people, meanwhile, we definitely need to send people for some stress relief while we have the opportunity. First, let's strip off these silly trinkets, stash them away, and let's see, people to send to the bar. I think we're going to be sending Dweeb and Whiskey. Now let's send them gambling, that's a bit safer. Send them gambling. Audrey, what the frick? Oh no, Audrey must have some terrible ability that won't let her do anything. We gotta get it treated. It's too important. What is it? God-fearing? Well, only pray. Yeah. Oh shit, that's expensive. God damn it. Alright, fine. Fine. Fine! You wanna pray? Here you go. You can go pray. No, don't take her out of there. She's gotta pray. Alright, Sam's fine. And Pedro's fine. Pan will need some stress relief through the dungeon. We'll bring Martine along to help him. That'll be what we need to do. But all that can wait for next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time here in the Darkest Dungeon. Bye-bye.